The Moon Seems to Change by Franklin M. Branley, illustrated by Barbara and Ed Emberley. Tonight, take a look at the sky. See if the moon is there. It may be big and round. It is a full moon. Full. Maybe you will see only part of it. It may be a quarter moon. Quarter. Or it may be only a little sliver. It is called a crescent moon. Crescent. As the nights go by, you can see changes in the moon. After the moon is full, you see less and less of it. There are 3 or 4 nights with no moon at all. Then you see more and more of it. The moon seems to change. It really doesn't. It seems to change because the moon goes around Earth. As it goes around, we see more of it. The moon gets bigger. It is a waxing moon. Or we see less of it. The moon gets smaller. It is a waning moon. Earth, moon. Waxing moon, waning moon. Half of the moon is always lighted by the sun. Half is lighted and half is always in darkness. It's the same with Earth. While one half of Earth is having sunshine and daylight, the other half is getting no sunshine. It is night. Earth, day, night. Moon, sun. A day on Earth is 24 hours long. Midnight start, 6 hours, 6 a.m. 12 hours, noon. 18 hours, 6 p.m. 24 hours, midnight, finish. A day on the moon is almost a month long. Start, about 1 week, about 2 weeks, about 3 weeks, about 4 weeks. Finish. It takes the moon about 4 weeks to go around Earth. Start, about 1 week, about 2 weeks, about 3 weeks, about 4 weeks. Finish. As the moon goes around Earth, it is sometimes between Earth and the sun. The dark half of the moon is facing us. We cannot see any of the lighted half. This is called new moon. Top view. Dark side of moon facing us so we cannot see it. New moon not in night sky so we cannot see it. A night or 2 later, the moon has moved a little bit along its path around Earth. We can then see a small part of the lighted half. It is called a crescent moon. We see it just after sunset. It is in the west, where we see the sun go down. You may be able to see it before the sky is dark. Sometimes you can see it in daytime. Each night, the moon seems to grow. The moon is waxing. We can see a bit more of the lighted half. About a week after the moon is new, it has become a first quarter moon. It looks like this. Sometimes you can see it in the afternoon, before the sky is dark. After another week, the moon is on one side of Earth, and the sun is on the other side. We can see all the lighted half of the moon. It is a full moon. We see it in the east as the sun sets in the west. We can't see it in the daytime. Each night after it is full, we see less and less of the moon. The moon is waning. In about a week, it is a quarter moon. This is third quarter. It can be seen after midnight. After that, the moon once more becomes a crescent. Each night the crescent gets a bit thinner. We would see it later and later at night, long after we're usually asleep. A few days later, we cannot see the moon at all. It is once again a new moon. About 4 weeks after the moon is new, we have another new moon. Crescent moon, new moon. 2 or 3 nights later, the moon has become a thin crescent. Night after night, the same changes occur. Keep watch on the skies and you will see the changes. New moon, crescent, first quarter, full moon, third quarter, crescent, and back to new moon. Altogether, the changes are called the phases of the moon. Phases of the moon. New, crescent, first quarter, full, third quarter, crescent, new. Until spaceships went around the moon, we had never seen the other half of it. This is the side of the moon you can see from Earth. The other side. Sometimes we see a lot of the part of the moon that is turned toward us, and sometimes only a little of it. The moon grows bigger and then gets smaller. The moon seems to change. It goes through phases because it goes around Earth. Which phase of the moon can you see tonight? New, crescent, first quarter, full, third quarter, crescent.